right in.
If I was making a horror game, I would say use the left stick to move the cursor, but cursor would have the word curse all capitalized.
Ooh.
So that's how you know it's a scary game.
The cursor.
Yes. Beware your cursor.
Now this is a loading screen.
You know, not a lot of games like to show the loading bar anymore. They like to just have you kind of look at splash screens and stuff.
Or
I kind of appreciate the honesty here. Like, hey, here's what you got. Here's the timetable we're looking at.
And a lot of games will actually hide the load screens altogether. Like God of War, you'll see like maybe one load screen that entire game, and that's.
I was gonna say my first thing. See what powers I got. Can I fly? Can I turn into a bat? What happens if I get in water?
Yeah, I'd need to know. Like, I'd start by touching garlic.
Yeah.
Can I do that? Cool. I can still eat the food I like, if I can eat, which I assume I can. I just need blood,
your
drink.
body's still there.
Yeah, I still have a stomach. It might not be working the way it used to, but I always kind of assume that vampires can eat. Beyond that, I would, test the whole water thing.
Look at a mirror.
Look at a cross.
That's why That's actually, I think, a good way to do it, because it's making your moral choices actually feel like there's a reason to go bad.
Yeah.
Because usually in games it is like, hey, if you do the good guy thing, everything gets easier and better for you, and if you do the bad guy thing, everybody hates you and it's rough. This is like, people will hate you probably, but you'll also get way stronger quickly.
But you won't care, because you'll be able to kill them all.
Yeah.
I bet it gets harder in for different reasons.
Yeah.
Like, they'll just start sending, bigger things at you or something. I don't know. Like, maybe the vampires will get easier to kill, but maybe the vampire hunters will get stronger.
Yeah, maybe humans.
Get more aggressive.
Or, maybe you just won't have as many places to, do business or rest because, hey, guess what? All the humans are dead.
Yeah, or maybe it's a thing as we do...
Kansas anymore.
Game error.
Do we know when the last save was?
I think it auto saves after most conversations. This fucking just crash on me? Yeah, it's frozen. Wow.
Huh. It's awful nice bricks.
It's like Dio's about to attack us or something.
See how you have exactly 1100 XP.
Yeah, I'm really soaking in everything here. Ooh, come on, who's your favorite fictional vampire?
I'm the vampire's thrall, Grant.
There you go. Not the real vampires.
Yeah. I serve them.
Yeah, we can't talk about them. We're gonna load through this gate.
Don't you
then
worry.
We're gonna walk. This guy he's so good at his job. He's so good at getting rid of tails. He threw a loading screen in our way.
Ooh, he's got those next level strats. Here's what I'll do. I'll have my nefarious deed.
Load screen, gotcha.
What if he was a love interest and we just cut him down?
Oh, we just ate our gay lover.
Yeah.
Man, I'm all about that Swansea life.
Okay.
Vampire hunter ex vampire.
Right. He does see us for who we are.
He gave us our own office, and he's our biggest fan. So he knows more about us than we do. He's told us everything we know about us.
That's true. He is the one who tends to introduce new concepts to us. I just can't wait for later in the story when they're like, man, my friend Oswald was down in the sewer, and if he was here, he'd be able to bring you the newest, hottest, greatest machete that could insta-kill any vampire, but he never showed up. I stumbled upon a curse.
Uh-oh. Ran into another buffer bug. Hopefully it'll
There's no loading screens here in the open London.
Last time it took about 30 seconds to get through this.
Yeah, we'll wait. It's fine. You can't stop us.
What a terrible night to have a curse.
Any second now. Any moment.
I can't take my eyes off the screen because there's two vampires know that I'm here.
Someone's gonna start chasing you as soon as you can move again.
Come on.
Just any second now.
One of the vampires is apparently Dio. They did the world.
The worlded us. See, here's the problem: is that it working after us waiting that one time is now anytime it freezes,
Like
for real. Like I'm going to be like, maybe if we wait just like 10 more seconds, it'll actually go this time.
Like it's at what point do you cut it off?
Yeah, like when do we claim that this wasn't just a loading screen bug? It was in fact actually just the game froze.
Yeah, because we've definitely passed the 30-second mark this time around.
Oh.
You
scared me. I thought that was the...
No, I was just trying to see if, like, you know, doing that would, like, help buffer it or something. Something.
I got to admit, like, the hospital side of this game is actually, I think, right now the thing that has me the most interested.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's a lot of potential there. And the fact that, like, time is going forward and you like have choices that might actually matter,
and you have to like heal people, and
it's not just I'll come back to this quest later. Like there's actually urgency to it is something that you don't see very much anymore.
Yeah. You can't even call that first attack like homophobic. If anything, that just means he prefers homosexuals, you know?
That's true. See, I think what it was is that he, you know, just lost himself for a moment and saw Oswald as someone who had lived a full life.
It's like, oh, look,
he has completed everything. He has reached a point of purity that I can only dream of. Let's take that blood.
See, my thought was like, you know, he was gonna die anyway.
Ah, okay.
And it's like, you know what?
Dr. Reed just wants to improve everyone's life until they're working at optimal efficiency and then eat them.
Mm-hmm.
Oswald was already there.
Yeah, he's seen his life. He's done everything. He's been to war.
Well,
so don't fight the holy men yet.
Yeah.
I like after the level up, we'd probably be fine.
You have been defeated.
If you're not strong enough, remember that blood of citizens is the fastest way to evolve.
We just learned that lesson. All right, now this is like Dark Souls, where now you've dropped all of your XP where that holy man shot you.
Oh, man.
That's where all your blood is.
God, this is like Bloodborne punishment, though. Like, you know, like early Bloodborne before the optimization patch.
Before you realize load screens just staring at a bar.
Is that our first death?
That might be.
Did the loading bar just get longer? Like the...
We died.
Alright. I did not handle that optimally. I will admit.
I'm gonna say that was an encounter to avoid.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe we should just book it through and level up.
Fire is our weapon of choice, brothers. Burning the beast is the best way to destroy it.
We gotta avoid fire. We gotta avoid bullets.
Sun.
The sunlight. I feel like being a vampire has only made everything worse.
Wooden stakes.
Silver, I'm guessing.
Crosses being held aloft.
Priests in general. The mere concept of fire.
So maybe that's like the trade-off. Like, yes, you can sway people to darkness and have a near infinite lifespan, but you know, a sunny day is the worst thing in the universe. 4th grade, everybody got fucking yo-yos, and they were just
I remember that
everywhere.
too. Same year.
Yeah, and it was insane. Like, they were all over the place to the point of where, did you guys have the young authors thing in elementary school where like you could write a book and like submit it to like a contest?
Yeah,
I made my young author story about because I was also way into Animorphs at this time, which was about people becoming mind slaves.
By the way, we're trapped in Zawardo right now. Don't worry about it.
It's a loading screen.
The game does this every time.
Yeah, this happens. But I made my young author's book about yo-yos where actually, like, there was a creature living inside these yo-yos, and this was, like, some weird underground takeover of some alien race that just hid in yo-yos. And,
okay.
And that was how they... Also, we found
Time
a screen.
has stopped, and perhaps it shall resume again next time on TFS Plays Vampire. For this incredibly well-optimized game. By the way, Mike, for the times where it freezes like this, feel free to do any goofy shit you want on screen. Just anything. You have like little PNG characters walk on, do stupid shit. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, even that thing that you're doing right now.
Yeah,
That's
that.
loud.
I mean, this isn't even like, I mean, I know you're probably like throwing this on at the end as kind of a laugh because, you know, the episode's technically over, or maybe just beginning. I don't know. Wherever you decided to throw this, whatever you're doing there, though, that's fantastic. I love this. Like, what is that? Is that like a puppet show? Oh, they gotta load in her sass.
Too much RAM for this sass.
They really gotta load this. Holy shit.
Just,
Oh man, we're vignetting.
a slow fade. And then just another slowly filling up bar.
Yeah, you know, if I thought ahead, I should have realized, you know, we're going into another zone. There's definitely going to be...
Start after the load screen, you know, that kind of stuff. But hey, we can just sit here and enjoy each other's presence. You know?
Yeah.
It's just relax, hang out in this.
What do you think of base Goku and base Vegeta?
Well, I've been wanting Vegeta to have the Saiyan Saga armor for a long time, so I'm kind of excited for that.
I haven't even watched their trailer yet. Like, do their...
Or awkwardly for a little bit. And these games, great interactive, enthralling loading screens.
Is it true that Konami still has like the copyright on, you know, being able to play games or like trademark?
I think that was a Namco thing, but I don't think they. I don't think they exclusively have that anymore. I think people can have little playable games in their loading screens now. I think they lost that.
Yeah, just giving me something to do during the load screen is usually nice. Just even in like
Dragon Ball, just like, hey, mash something.
Yeah, let's see how many push-ups Goku can do, or how many rice bowls he can eat.
Yeah, how many Master Roshi spins can you get?
Yeah, can you get him like popping around all over the screen? Bet you can if you try hard enough.
How many Cybermen will pop out of the ground?
Can you fill the screen?
We still haven't gotten to use our blood spears or whatever. I want to see what that's about. Maybe it's a cool power.
Like, I want to like pin people to the wall and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go check on this guy in the sewer and then we'll just leave again. I don't know.
Okay, there's a scared man in the sewer. Problem solved. Mystery solved.
Here's how we solve it. Mike, if this is nothing, cut this entire bit.
Check it out. Because who knows, maybe this spot right here will... And back to a loading screen. Just... I wish these loading screens had like anything. Like there's like the little tidbit of info, but it's like off to the corner and small.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the thing you would put in the middle, and the loading bar would be like somewhat obscured.
I've never seen a less... I don't think there's... Like, other than maybe just literally a screen with only a bar on it and no textures at all, I don't know that I've seen a less inspired loading screen.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. Like I said, this game has a lot of cool ideas. Just seems like need a little bit more time in the oven. But I understand that schedules sometimes don't work that way.
Yeah.
But hey, now we know.
Whoa, come on! We just went through a whole screen of this!
Just had to load. Oh, hold on. Just give us a second.
So what are those?
There's some textures that you shouldn't see yet. Please, just stay still and calm.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just
how things go sometimes when you're a vampire.
Okay. So, things to remember. Maybe we should just murder that priest man before she gets a chance to
Yeah, if I'm able to.
take his powers.
Like, that might just be
just like a
something
phase
floating
2.
there.
Suffering is part of the immortal condition. Pain will never stop.
The pain never ends.
I just like that they underline suffering is part.
Oh, we're not allowed to look at that anymore, though.
Oh, okay, we're done. Wasn't
I was preloading the real load
okay.
screen.
There we go. I know there was a game that I played a bunch of that absolutely did that. It had a big load screen for like a cutscene or something that I was just gonna skip anyway. So it was like I had to sit through this load screen for a load screen, basically.
Yeah, if it doesn't make me jump right back into the fight, I'm... Well... Guess that was a...
Hail Mary. Good trophy name.
Yeah.
A few nights later,
Yeah,
everyone's gonna be dead.
Yeah,
We can't take that much time off.
for real. I need to go back to the hospital and cure a bunch of people. That really felt like endgame stuff, didn't it?
Yeah, it did
Like that,
feel
it came
like
out
a-
of fucking nowhere.
It really, were we supposed to piece it together when it's like, it's the flower, this is my mom's watch, this is the thing that we...
I just assumed it was the vampire, like one of the vampires that turned us.
Yeah, I
or-
figured it was the guy who turned us just messing with us.
Or the guy that turned us messing with us, or maybe it was the, like, I don't know, one of the guy that turned us, like, rivals or something. One of those Asian guys.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you know, we just killed their...
Yeah, we just killed
Fargle.
Fergal.
So we killed Fergal. And I imagine they wouldn't be happy about that, so it's like, hey, let's find out everything about this dude.
Yeah.
Nah, it's just your sister.
Let's...
Oh, he's got a big conversation.
Wow.
This guy's got a load.
Just any day now. Just imagine... Or maybe just word has gotten out that we've kind of been bad to both sides.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, we did kill... what was his stupid name in the sewer?
Oh, Fergal or whatever.
Fargle. He was a part of that club that we're heading to.
Yeah. Okay. Man, that might explain it. You know, it's one of those just... Guy didn't see us flashing gang colors, so he figured we were there to start trouble.
Yeah, he just saw like another dude with a weapon. He's like, oh, another hunter, huh?
Well, okay.
And then we start throwing blood at him. He's like, oh, well, I'm still going to kill you anyway.
It's too
'cause-
late now to act like this. Just detect blood.
Okay. So...
Well, that's
Got a lot of answers there, I
That's a
guess,
thing.
sort of. And we'll go to the Ascalon Club next time on TFS Plays Vampyr.
It's been putting in the AP.
As long as that guy doesn't invite him into his house, he's probably fine, though. I guess we can leave him there. Wow. We'll be right back after this massive loading screen.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't know if we were supposed to like just observe that guy, because like or if he was even relevant at all, if he was just a random mob guy.
I didn't even see that vampire
Yeah.
with my vampire vision.
Yeah. It's the old fox can only smell his own hole. That's the saying, right?
Yeah, sure. That's a phrasing somewhere out there.
That's how they talk about it. That's, you know, vampires are like foxes in that they can only smell themselves.
Yeah, everybody loves their own brand. The rest of them smell like noxious ass that
Yes.
hurt you when they explode.
And they're invisible.
Yep, that's the saying. That's I think there's a rhyme to it, but it's in German, like the ketchup vampires. I don't even know what that translates to in German. Like, is it like what's ketchup in German in vampire? Or maybe it's apparently.
Yeah.
I guess it was like poorly advertised, but it was fine. It's a fine movie and apparently a very good series of books.
Huh. Well, if it's on Netflix, that gives me an easy place to check it out.
Yeah, just go have some whatever your preferred form of inebriation is, and
Okay.
just chill out
Just relax, yeah.
and just watch it. That's how I did it. I It's a good way to experience it.
Okay.
It is a very well shot, fun, morbid little movie. This has been TFS at the movies.
Yeah. The TFS movie review.
Vampire edition.
Sure. All right. Sounds good enough to me. Come on in.
Also, please
Maybe
tell
the
me.
problem's the doorman.
Please tell me I didn't just leave this building. I just wanted to open a fucking door.
He was waiting on you upstairs, not in the galley.
What are you doing behind the house? I'm just trying to explore. I'm using my gamer instincts. God damn it, you know there's gonna have to be another fucking load screen on the way back.
One of the situations where we are basically loading in a loading screen.
Yup.
All right, supercut idea. Every single loading screen we've had in this whole playthrough.
Oh my
just
God.
One long video.
Yes, just one incredibly long video, including our conversations within that get cut off as soon as the loading screen goes away.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah.
You don't get the end of the conversation. You
It's like, all right, hold on. We got to have our 20-second phase of
yeah,
black.
now we're back in another load screen and it cuts in and
Yeah. Well, at least now it's loading the inside of a house, so maybe it won't take so long.
maybe.
Although
Who
then
knows?
again, no, that's wrong because it doesn't load the whole world when you go outside because there's loading screens when you have to go through gates.
And sometimes the game just kind of stops and lets itself load for a little while. Like this is a, I believe this is a very good if unpolished game.
Yes. It's a game that like has like a really cool concept,
Yeah.
honestly. Like I really like the
And
idea.
the dialogue trees are very branching.
Yeah.
Like there is a lot to
There's
unpack.
plenty to do. But it is just, man, you could fix like a
Yeah, I think like one of the problems with sitcoms is just the fact that I think the idea of the sitcom is kind of over.
it's
Like it was a thing for its time, I think.
it's one of those things where it's just like you can make that concept work in the modern day. It's just it
Yeah.
needs to adapt. Like I feel like stuff like Community is kind of like the modern sitcom.
Okay, I'll say this: the traditional '90s
Yes,
sitcom is
yeah.
basically dead. You're not going to get something like The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or
Yeah,
Things like
you can't
that.
have the laugh track and the like, you know, the multicam thing anymore. Like I don't think.
but
that
things
works.
like Parks and Rec, The Office,
Yeah.
those kind of like were what the or Brooklyn Nine-Nine, like
Yeah.
those were what the like sitcom have kind of evolved into.
Yes, and I think that is like the next evolutionary line of it. And it's one of those things where probably in like 10, 15 years, someone will be like, it's a retro sitcom.
Yeah.
And it'll probably work then after we've had a decade or two away from it. But yeah, I do think
Yeah, otherwise she was like super easy. But that lady, like, she's got like, you know, the rotten eggs thing going, like blame it on the dog. Like, if I were even paying like a percentage more attention, I think that just would have been done.
yeah. We started trying to consider different shows for her to do, and that was our downfall.
Yeah, like I don't see her being in My Fair Lady. She could be the shovel lady in Home Alone.
Oh, yeah.
Or shovel like Home Alone 2. No, she was
Shovel Guy
Shovel
was
Guy,
one,
and then it was the bird lady again.
two.
Why is
Yeah.
it always like why is there always
Because
a
women love birds.
Why is
Birds and the bees.
Yeah, but why is it always like a bird hag?
Because there aren't like fucking. I don't think there are deer hags in the city.
I guess. Ooh, the evil queen in Snow White.
Ah,
But only like the witch version.
Yeah, the witch version.
So like, you know, you'd have to hear them. Yeah, I think that's the like, because there are definitely things that we can craft to be like, oh, this counters poison.
We just haven't had to deal with poison for a while.
Yeah, not really. I mean, our sister used blood magic on us, and there were a couple of guys out there that exploded into fart clouds, but didn't do like it wasn't a dot.
Yeah.
Like, not doing damage over time type shit.
Yeah, they would put like gas stuff on the ground, but it would just be like, ugh, and then it'd be done.
Yeah, I feel like if we go and, like, craft some poison stuff
If we
and
sleep and level up, we'll probably...
this fight's not going to be anything. In this mode, I feel like, you know, I'm getting a challenge out of it, but it's not really worth it. I've tried it twice, and that fart gas just kills me.
Yeah.
So, you know, we'll just go find there's got to be a safe place around here. I just wish there was fast travel. Like, that would...
It would be nice.
It would help a lot of things.
It'd be good. Oh my God.
That was an insta-kill!
That guy got you stabbed to the heart.
He got me good. Like, I'd be lying if I said I'm not even mad because I have to sit through this load screen again, but I'm more impressed
Now we know.
at that attack than I am mad at having to sit through the load screen.
Yeah.
Although I am mad. Just so you know.
If you're not strong enough, remember that the blood of citizens is the fastest way to evolve. Oh, now it's not even worth reading anymore.
No, that dude deserves every accolade he gets. Like, he should have a name.
Nah, yeah, he is a vampire hunter for sure. Just any day now.
You're loading the same thing you did the last couple of times. Literally right where we were, just with one extra person. We're good. Are you kidding
Great.
me? Are you fucking kidding me?
You know what? This game seems like a game that could have used like the Nemesis system from